Hello everybody and welcome to the video today. We are back for some black metal riffing. So this lesson focuses on chordal shapes, and what we're going to be doing with them is a technique called arpeggiating, and all that means is that we're just going to be picking through the notes of the chords one by one instead of strumming them. So the first thing we're going to do is move to the 7th position, and we're going to be fretting an E5 power chord, and what we're going to do then in the 2nd octave is raise the root note just by a half step. So the first 3 notes, E, E, B, that's just an E5 power chord with the addition of this F note, which is the minor 2nd interval. And what we're going to do with all of these chord shapes is we're going to pick from the bottom to the top. Now on the guitar that's a little bit different from the physical world, so we're talking about from the bottom string upward that way and then back. So lower to higher, lower to higher. So the first step to do is to start on string 6, and what we're going to do then is alternate pick. That's what I recommend to do. Down picking is not going to work real well here. And we're going to do 6, 5, 4, 3. And then we're going to go back 4, 5. What you're going to do after that is move the 4th finger here just back to its root position at fret 9 on string 3 and do the same picking pattern. So for this fragment we have this. What we're going to do then is move into the 3rd position, and you'll need the 4th finger at fret 6 on string 4, and the 1st finger is going to go to fret 3 on string 6. Now what this basically is a minor 2nd interval between the G note and the A flat or G sharp. So we have the G note and we'll call it A flat. Plus, what we're doing is we're creating the tension by using the open G string. Just the 3rd string open, which is of course the same as this note, just in a higher octave. And we are also going to use the open B string. Now the B is interesting because it's essentially more of a happy interval. So the G and the B, that's basically just G in its 3rd, G and B. But because we've got that minor 2nd interval in it, it's giving it a darker, more dissonant sound. And you're going to play that through twice. Okay, so from this point what you want to do is put the 3rd finger on the 5th fret, string 3, and then bring your 1st finger down to the 5th string, and that's at fret 3. And what we're going to do then is just do the same picking pattern. We're going to go from the bottom to the top and back, speaking in pitch terms. And what we do is change the bottom note. We're going to change that to the G sharp note here. So we get after that we're going to return back to what we were doing. And we want to do the same thing after that as we did before. This time though, what we are going to do is move from this shape, which we did do in the previous cycle, and then we're going to move the exact same shape just up 3 frets. So you should be at fret 6 with the index finger. And again, on the third cycle, we're going to do exactly what we did in the first cycle. So we'll come back to that in the slow playthrough. On the last time, what I chose to do with the riff was I'm going to use some octave shapes with the open third and second string. And we're going to start in the 4th position. So that'll be the A flat or G sharp note with its octave. Notice that minor second interval again because we've got the A flat note and the G note. And we've got the B note there. And what I'm going to do then is move that back just 1 fret. That'll be the G octave with the open strings. Move that up into the 7th position for a B octave. And then the 6th position for the A sharp or B flat octave. And I ended on it's basically an E power chord with the 5th flattened in between the octave. I've also got the B string there. So it's quite a complex sounding chord. It sounds really cool. So to do that, all you do is just have first finger, fret 7, 5th string, middle here, and then 3rd here. That's 4th string, 3rd string, and then you've got the open 2nd and 1st string with the open 6th. You can also just play like the lower strings. You don't have to play it at all if you don't want, but anything is possible. Okay, so let's go for a slower playthrough just so you can see that at a slower tempo.